Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I humbly accept this award and would like to thank Eco Times, the eminent jury, friends, and well-wishers. But most of all, I'd like to thank my wife and my family for being a pillar of support and tranquility. The world has been going through rapid change, but COVID has turned it on its head, accelerating the changes that were already in motion. We are seeing change in geopolitics and geoeconomics. Democracy linked with global trade has failed to address the problems of financial disparity and poverty, leading to a more stringent political discourse. The rise of China and it giving competition to the only superpower US has also resulted in new political and economic blocs, which will have their influence as they go forward. Climate change has moved from the drawing rooms to center stage. Over the last 10 years, we have seen global warming of 1.5%. If we really don't do somersaults to change, to further reduce the global warming, you can imagine what will happen if, based on current programs, it only goes to 3%. Then you can imagine what will happen, because with just 1.5% global warming, we have seen the frequency and intensity of the typhoons, the floods, the droughts, the forest fires, the rising water levels, and the attendant social problems, which disproportionately affect people at the bottom of the pyramid. So we all need to concentrate on this. A clear realization that the government cannot do everything is leading to a change in corporate and individual behavior. Corporates are moving from shareholder focus to a stakeholder focus. A good start would be a more focused CSR. Individuals will also have to give back more to society. The digital revolution, consequent to the secular shift in telecommunication, computing, social media, artificial intelligence, etc., has resulted in changing the way we work, play, and live. A combination of all these changes will require a transformation in society, the way government functions, the way corporate functions, the way individuals function. India is extremely well positioned to gain from this fundamental change that is being brought about globally. The digital infrastructure for public good, which has been created by the government, which covers UPI, eKYC, Aadhaar, and other elements of the India stack, coupled with the secular shift in industry, telecommunications, etc., allows us, with the fact that we have the largest coverage of bandwidth, broadband bandwidth, and we have the lowest cost and almost the maximum number of users on internet, phone, etc., to actually pole vault in our transformation of society, people, corporations, and thereby leave the competition way behind. The spending on infrastructure, agriculture reforms, and the focus on making credit easily available occurs very well for semi-urban and rural India and for the SME and the individuals. A combination of this should result in a change in the fundamental affluence in semi-urban and rural India, where 60% of the country lives. This would create a middle class equivalent to our current middle class, upwards of 200 million people. Due to the paucity of time, I don't want to cover the other, I'll avoid covering the other initiatives which you're all aware of, which are equally important, that is health, education, social upliftment, etc. But suffice it to say, welcome to the land of opportunity, that's India. I would strongly recommend that all of us focus on making sure that the plans we have put in place, which will ensure that India achieves its rightful place in the order of nations, are actually executed through mutual cooperation and teamwork. I wish you all the best. Take care, stay safe, and let's have a great India. Thank you.